Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, depending on what time of the hour is on your planet. This is Anna with Rock Dance Theater tuning in with you. And it's a very special day, actually. End of March. I want to take a toast to that because almost 4 years ago, actually, on this day, the Rock Dance Theater concept has been born. And this is pretty much what I wanted to briefly talk to you about, guys. Chipping in a little bit into history, into how it all started. And Rock Dance Theater was not something completely entirely planned. I guess it just found me kind of and came upon me. For those of you that don't know, I've been and I am an active choreographer, performer, working in all kinds of sorts, dance theater related production. This is kind of my world, everything that has to do with performing arts, being active on stage and elsewhere, pretty much. The Rock Dance Theater thing has been a latest and current project that is pretty funny. And when I tell you the story, it's one of these things just like, you don't really plan those things. They kind of happen. And exactly one of these nights, sleepless. Then again, for those of you guys that don't know, I am a coffee addict, but also I'm an insomniac. And a huge part of the Rock Dance Theater creativity actually comes from there. Middle of the night, not being disturbed and kind of opening that channel for inspiration and just things hitting me pretty much and happening just by chance, if you will, later to end up in this incredible, like, complex universe that I call as my own Rock Dance Theater planet. So yeah, pretty much one guy in the rock world has strongly affected me and inspired me to do what I'm pretty much doing. And as I say again, I've never been really like a strong music fan per se. I've been working with great music all my life. I've been, physical. I've been inspired by all of these things, but never to the point of actually grabbing a real instrument, a music instrument. And yeah, pretty much grabbing a guitar was one of the impulses to actually get out there, be in the trenches, and include music on a practical level into my creativity. So yeah, the guy that I'm actually mentioning right now, I did not mention yet because it's not a question of name dropping. It's rather about sharing the inspiration, guys, and telling you a super short story and extract of the Rock Dance Theater thing. Let me show you. We all read a lot right now, yeah? So Steven Tyler, vocalist of Aerosmith, co-founder, extraordinaire. That was actually the guy that kind of did the first impulse. Very fast forwarding to that, one of these nights, playing over and over the song Dream On, right? A recording that I probably found from around 79, 78. And with Joe Perry on the guitar, going wild, and this incredible vibe and physical expression. I don't know what it was. I knew I was hooked. It was immediately one of those things. And as you can say, the rest is kind of history. And everything that happened since then has been pretty crazy. And as I say, it was one of these projects that kind of hit you. I've been doing a lot of things over 20 years in my career. I've been lucky enough to work with all kinds of people and artists, and I'm super grateful for that. But that's a different story. How it all kind of started off with me as a performer, as a dancer, and a choreographer on stage. But today, I want to focus especially on the rock part of the essential kind of backbone of Rock Dance Theater and what it was. And back then, around 25th, 26th of March, 2017, I had no idea what it's going to be called yet. That's another story with Rock Dance Theater, inspiration and how the name came about. But later on, when it happened was a complete boom. We did a first flyer batch for the project. We did. I'm looking actually for all of the gadgets that I want to show you guys right now, and of course, my desk is a complete mess, a creative mess, but that's a good thing. We did also pins, like a full-on, rock star kind of ensemble. By the way, these are available. I have still a bunch of those left. These are way back from 2017. You can, have them on your T-shirt, on your backpack. However, you can get them on PayPal, and I'm just gonna send them to you guys if you're interested. So please make sure just you DM me whenever. But yeah, super quick, cutting to the chase here with the rock inspiration. I already had full on things going on as a freelance performer, as a teacher, which I'm as well. For those of you guys that don't know, I love sharing the passion of moving, of being physical, of teaching the next generation how to be a performer. And pretty much all of that came about of, wait a minute, I kind of found what was always there, this rebellious kind of element, because rock is all about rebellion. It's all about life. It's all about getting out there, not minding the rules, not paying attention to pretty much anything else than your own heart and soul into what you strongly believe for, and kind of going at it, living the dream. And that's what I try to do pretty much daily, not only with rock dance theater, but as my personal philosophy as well. Yeah, another guy, I don't want to name drop or inspiration drop yet, but that was another guy that kind of pushed the envelope for me. And the fact of me grabbing a guitar, introducing that into my dance theater, fusing it, integrating it also with fashion, with styling, creating a complete new hybrid, kind of threw on that vibe of hey, we're doing something cool here. I think this should be something. And yeah, pretty much almost 4 years later, here we are. I'm welcoming you guys today into my home studio, into my home rehearsal spot, if you will. And I'm very glad to share all of the details with you guys. Hopefully, within the next episodes of the Rock Dance Theater online stream, I'm going to tell you more and more about all of how it all started, about artists that kind of influenced me and came along for the ride with me, who I worked with, who I created with, what kind of projects, what weird stuff were we doing back then. But yeah, pretty much this is going to be like a series for that. So thank you already, guys, for tuning in for this super demo, short, fast story. As I say, it's been 3 years into rock dance theater, and I already have a lot of stuff to look back at, what happened. And each year, each season was pretty much different. And that's the cool thing about it, that it was all an incredible ride, and it's just literally starting. So I was a busy woman way before that. I was laughing that, hey, I really never picked up a live instrument before. I've never kind of had that side of the dance, of the performances that I did before. And I guess it was some kind of calling that told me, hey, you've done pretty much everything there is to do in dance. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice as I talk to you guys. But that's only because I talk a lot and I'm super passionate about what I do, and I want to kind of share that, even when it means going into your own home screens right now and busting your audio and your visual. So yeah, anyway, it's been hell of a ride. I want to thank everyone that has been with me for that time. All of you guys sharing, following, supporting. You guys know who you are. And yeah, stay tuned for more episodes and more online talks just like this. Coffee will be always there. A lot of gadgets to share with you guys will be always there. I will be showing you stuff, all kinds of back stories, some costumes, some of the music instruments that has been used, some of my really old guitar inspirations, and hopefully some sneak peeks into the stuff that is happening in the future, because there is a lot of excitement planned. I don't want to give it all away, so that you guys can be excited for it to come still. So thank you very much for tuning in. Sign up, click subscribe, hit the notification button to never miss a post. And yeah, we are in touch. If you have any questions or you want to know anything, just drop me a DM as well on my social media. That's Rock Dance Theater as a handle. I'm pretty much everywhere available. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and until the next one, love, peace, rock and roll, guys. Stay tuned.